What's up, y'all? Today we're playing some ranked ones, but before we get into this, I want to address the elephant in the room. If you guys didn't know already, in the Rocket League Paris Major, they announced something pretty big, arguably the biggest announcement in this game's history, which was the fact that Rocket League will soon move to Unreal Engine 6. Now, Unreal Engine 6 is kind of like Rocket League runs on Unreal Engine 3, so we're kind of getting this upgrade on what the game runs on, which, as of right now, it doesn't really mean anything. But in long term, we're gonna have the game's gonna have a lot more potential, which could include creative mode, stuff like that. And basically what this means is that this game has a future, right? Epic is actually working on this game, making it better. And I think this is kind of why this announcement was so huge, because obviously Unreal Engine 5 has been requested by the Rocket League community for years, since I think Fortnite was also running on Unreal Engine 5. It was like, hey, where's Unreal Engine 5 for Rocket League? But now we know that Epic's actually doing something for this game by working on Unreal Engine 6, which is insane. But also, obviously this game was dying, and then we had the huge Jinxie revival. And, ever since they kind of removed trading, the game has been kind of stagnant, honestly. So to just have something this big that we can look forward to is just huge. In terms of when that's going to come out, they didn't actually give a release time, so it could be a year or two before you even see this, which is actually really sad, right? It would have been much better if we were hey, coming in 2027, or hey, coming in 2028. But for now, we just know that Unreal Engine 6 is in the making, and obviously, since it took kind of Unreal Engine 5 about 2 years for it to, since it was announced to when it was released, it might take the same for Rocket League. So for the next 2 years, we might not see that change actually happen. But long term, right, we know Rocket League's going to have a future, right? So all these hours that, we're spending on this game, we know that, it's not going anywhere, which is really just awesome, right? But yeah, the rumors are true. Rocket League 2 is coming, if that's what you want to call it, which kind of is, actually, with the new engine. But I am super excited for it, but it is going to be a long wait. That is for sure. But yeah, I think I'm sitting around Champ 3 in ones, which is, not great, but I'm hoping to definitely improve that. I think long term, I actually want to push for SSL ones. I think it would be a good mode to have SSL, and I'm SSL on 2s already, and I think in terms of long term improvement, going for SSL on 1s might be just better. But yeah, we are down 1-6. This is not ideal, but once literally anything can happen. You have no idea how many kickoff goals occur. So hoping for the great lock-in for me, and then we can come back from this. I actually missed that mid-left boost, which is really annoying because I just don't get this goal. Should be relatively fine though. What kind of play here? He has no control of this ball, so yeah, obviously you can play for possession. He's on wall, hoping for a cut into a left, which is bad, and I can't recover. This is okay. Taking it to the ball, perfect. Don't blame him. Interesting. Wow, this is a really tragic game. I don't know, I just am missing everything that I'm trying to go for, which is kind of funny. Usually how ones work. That should be in though. Lovely. Alright, 2-7 here. He fakes the kickoff. I'm gonna grab mid-left and probably play wall here, wait to see what he does. He's going for a full field here. I really just have to respect the reset. Alright, 2-8 here. This is the moment where I lock in. This is, this is where I turn on my monitor, and, we have the great comeback. Although, how I'm playing right now, it might be impossible. I don't think he has that. Almost did. And he's not dead. Should be fine, though. Okay. Never mind. It's reset. I don't have to worry too much about this. Yeah. And this should be in. Keyboard should, but I'm able to put it in. Lovely. Alright, nice kickoff here. Nice, great win. This should be in. Nice. So good. Down by 4, minute 17. Kickoff kind of goes his direction. He'll probably play at wall, which gives me time to grab this back left. I don't really want to give him all this space unless I have to. So since I have kind of like a lot of boost here, I can totally play a little bit more aggressive. My defense is actually so bad right now. I just missed him and then just let him grab my corner boost, which wasn't great. Just reset here. Probably force the reset out of him. Off wall. I know he's trying to demo me here, so I have to be quick. It's a good save from him. I know he's low here, though. So I don't expect him to full dive this. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that happening. He saw the bottom right for me, so I faked it, and then he flies off the wall. That was actually hilarious. Down 3, we're going to need a really good set of kickoffs, and that one just doesn't go our way. All right, we'll go next. Catch on game number 2. All right, game number 2, we're up against PK Puma. But yeah, Unreal Engine 6, kind of crazy. Let me know whether you guys think it's a W update or an L. Me personally, I think it's a pretty good W. Less about the update, but more about like the message behind it. But yeah, I mean, I'm super excited nonetheless. That's a good beat from him. He probably is double. Champ 3. And this should be in. I hit it with my napkin, and he missed. Perfect Champ 3 gameplay. Kickoff is pretty weird, but should be fine. Got a save here. And then, if I'm not dead, I could have put that in. He actually got the demo just in time, because I think I had that on target. I'm gonna play back wall here, just watching reset, right? I don't think he got that, but I always have to respect it. Yeah, I ended up not having it. I'm preventing the back one drop, because I know he's pretty low here. And he's diving. But it allows me to, like, use my momentum to grab that mid left. And then I can maybe beat him to this. No, just another 50. Grab this boost, though. And he's probably a little less inclined to challenge. But you always gotta watch out for it, which I didn't for some reason. Waiting for the demo, I respect it. Wow, he gets a touch there. I, like, thought for sure that was over him. Scoreboard check. That's a good touch. I was just so reading the... That's actually so unfortunate. Like, I get the demo and he's just not there, but the momentum just takes me right to the ball. Should be all good, though. You know, I'm gotta be that guy who scores all the goals. Just gotta really watch the demo here. She plays for the 50, but I should have beat. Is he going? He is. That should be fine. That's over me. I mean, I guess I'm just slow, right? I gotta play a little bit. You know, if I'm going for something, I gotta actually stick to it. Because I'm just getting beat to things I should just actually never be getting beat to. I don't think I've shot yet. I can totally play with the controlled dribble into the flick. Whoa. A little high, but that's fine. I know, like, he does not... I don't think he grabbed 100 boost anytime soon. So if I just get a good 50 here, that's just not great. I was hoping that would bounce like normally. Got the demo, which is good. You can hopefully get it cut into a shot. That's just way too wide of a cut there. He just spawns, and it's a pretty free save. I have to kind of respect Luzon. Take his boost, right? Dude, offense in ones is so much more about the corner boost than you realize. Pinch. Like, if you can control the corner boost, which in this case I didn't because I had a bad pinch, like, their defense becomes significantly harder. Because they just obviously, they're relying on the 12s around their goal instead of, like, an actual 100. Flip. My bad. All good, though. Am I a shot here? I'm, like, so close. But I'm just bad at the game. Reset. See him up. Did I actually get that in? That would be nice. I think he has it. Once again, really controlling these corner boosts and didn't spawn time. No! Like, yeah, imagine how differently that would have went had I got that 100. Wow, I'm really good at grabbing 100s. Probably just have a demo here. What a save. Wow. I did not expect him to get that. Alright, I know he's, like, so low here. Yeah. And another big thing in once is, like, watching your opponent's boost counts. Oh, that was so good of a play, too. Like, I'm, like, 1 for 8. This is actually insane. Good breezy. Nice. Really nice shot from him. It's actually so sad, though, because I should have had, like, so many shots in that I'm just missing. Should be fine, though. I would just insta-child this. He just shoots it. Probably meant to control it and just messed up. I have time for a first. That's a really bad first. I want that so much higher so I can actually get back to it instead of just kind of did what he did. That's a great instant. I flipped the wrong way, too. Just lost all my momentum. It's going to be really tough to save. Yeah, nice shot from him. 1-3, 49 seconds left. Kickoff doesn't go terribly. I don't even think I can grab that corner. Yeah, wow. Fake that. Should have a safe. It should be fine. I'll just play a shot. He's going for a double, which I don't think works here. Oh, it does. But he's bad. I read that entire play, actually. You know, read the miss. Open net, right? Wasn't worried at all. 2-3 here. Yeah, I really need to get back into my ones arc because the decisions I'm making and, like, just the way I'm executing things is so just inconsistent. Shot. It's a great save. I thought he was playing too far away. I didn't need to slam that. He just gets a free ball from that. Yeah, it's a good slam. Hoping to try to keep this up. Oh, do it. That's how you play the game. Love it. Dude, that's actually so good control for me. I read the touch to the right, and then just a nice drift cut. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Oh, we're in this. I actually did something good for once. Wow. Kickoff doesn't go terribly. I should have read that touch. I just gave him the boost hand the ball. No. Should have safe. What? I don't know what happened, but, you know, I'll take it. This spawn time, it does. Yes. Hoping to get them out here. He reads it. Yeah, expecting an instant flick there. Probably just going for a corner. No, he's not. Wow. I sold it. That's so sad. Alright. Catch on game number 3. Oh, that's so sad. That's actually so sad. Alright, game number 3. We are going against Angle. We played him in game 1, and we lost pretty bad. So, hoping to get a little bit of a revenge here. Kickoff goes well. I should have this ball and boost. And I can kind of play time here. Reach the up and just fake it. That's a good 50. Do I have double? I should, if I'm good. Nice. Yeah, once is really all about that decision making, recognizing when you have time, stuff like that. I'm just so washed. It's sad. I don't know how he bumps me there. Whatever. 1-1. He delays it, but I flip kind of center into the ball so I can beat that delay. That's another thing with kickoffs. Oh, I wish I had that. It's all about, you know, not really about being the quickest, but it's about, like, who can flip the most into the center. Because sometimes, you know, the kickoff is more than one touch. Especially in, like, ones where kickoffs are more important. Wow, that's a great save. I didn't realize I was getting back to that. But, like, I see a lot of people just focusing on getting that first touch. And then they lose their kickoff to the person who's delaying it. Because, you know, they go for the kickoff and they get the first touch, but they're actually flipping away from the center of the ball. And what happens is, you know, they flip away, but the person who's delaying is, like, flipping more towards the center. And so the person who's delaying, you know, gets that, I guess, that, like, second touch. But since that first guy flipped away from the ball, he isn't able to then 50 it. So the second guy basically gets a free touch off that kickoff, and a lot of times it just goes either flying towards your side of the net or even in your net. Nice, great save for me. Good patience. This should be in, but I'm bad. Maybe get them out here. Oh, he's just messing up. Nice. Actually surprised I got that in. I was completely ready to miss that. Yeah, I really need to get back into ones. I was actually thinking about kind of like doing a one series where I, you know, really focus on just improving in ones. Because I think one skills, especially if you're like confident and like I guess if you're comfortable being in 1v1 situations and 2s, you become a lot more reliable just in 2s as a teammate. That touch is just not corner at all. I hope he can't cut this into a shot, which he can. I'm just not there. Wow. Really nice placement from him. That's kind of why, like, a lot of coaches say to, you know, play more 1s. Because in 2s, if you're giving up a lot of, like, 1v1 scenarios just due to, like, bad decision making, then, like, 1s will actually solve a lot of that. Not a bad reset for me. Didn't get the height that I wanted. He just had an easy save into a flip. My defense isn't bad this game. Can I get the demo here? Probably not. I can get the boost though. Wow. Surprised I got out of that. Just shot. I can maybe get bumped here. Nice. Good 50. Yeah, and especially as I'm getting higher in 2s, I think 1s is starting to become a little bit more important because you got to be consistent with what you're doing. If you just are inconsistent with your mechs and your decision making, you become a really hard teammate to play with, and also you're letting in a lot of stuff that you shouldn't normally be letting in. Nice shot though. All right, up to here. This is a rare occurrence, me being actually in the lead. Good bump. That's actually so huge because I know he's 0 and I have a shot. If I'm good. Like, are we serious? Was this like the 3rd open net miss I've hit? That's actually so sad. I can't actually go here. Should have a free save. I have to be very boost conservative here. Nice. Great defense. Just trying to read the opponent's threats. Yeah, he's trying to force something. I got that 100 boost. Wow, that's around me. How is that around me? I'm so mad. What? Alright. 5-4 here, minute 46. Would definitely like to keep my lead, if possible. Can I maybe get the bump? He just misses that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it worked. Because I was expecting the touch, and I can maybe get the demo off it. Yeah. I just gotta go there. That's so hard, though. Alright, 5-5. I am not losing this. I need to lock in. The great lock-in will happen. Kickoff goes his way. Unfortunate. Can I maybe get them out here? I can. Oh, that's so good. If he spawns on my side... Love that. That just did not bounce. Did not roll up at all. Wow, he won that. Good composure from him. Should have easy... Like, I'm just so bad. I'm actually terrible. What is happening? Okay. 5-6. This is terrible gameplay for me. Alright, we trade. I'm hoping this kind of goes my direction, and I can have that first touch, which I can. I'll just pop it up. That's a hard read for him. Are we serious? That's a good 52. Wow. Can you convert this? I hope not. I missed all my 12s. No! But, like, it's stuff like this, right? I just really gotta work on. Because it's gonna affect me in 2s. Good save for me. I actually timed my turn right. This should be in. Perfect. Alright, I'll tie it up. 6-6 here. Trying to, like, actually lock in. But my hands aren't actually doing what my mind wants them to do. And it's a little... What is going on? Luckily, I recovered from that. Might not be for long. He lands on ceiling. This is really bad. Good save. Wow. Opponent compliments me, but I don't think this is going to be out of my net for too long here. He actually should allow me. Yeah, he allows me to get this back right. Probably shooting it. That's so powerless. I feel like if I hit that with more power and I forced a hard save out of him, I could have gotten something good there. Should have nothing here. I can't keep it up. Unfortunate. All right, overtime. Lock in. This is the great lock in. But yeah. I think I can actually get a win today. That would be nice. I have a free setup. Nice. Way to get that around him. Beautiful. And all right, catch y'all in game number 4. Yes, we finally got one. Our final game, game number 4, is against... Could not tell you how to pronounce that one. Remix, maybe? I mean, like, you gotta make your name readable, right? But... Alright, just gotta watch the bump here. Yeah, he plays 50. This should be good. I can grab this boost and turn and should have... I'm not dead. I mean, hey, right? I'll take it. I'm actually so surprised I'm not dead there. All right, 1-0. A little weird kickoff there. Should be fine. I'm hoping to, like, actually bring this to the right. Oh, wait, do you leave this open? No, I can't shoot it correctly. Okay. He actually goes. I actually flipped in such a way where I lost, like, all my momentum, which is really sad. Opponent grabs my boost, which I think is a little bit... Wow. I don't know what happened there. Okay. I'm back corner dropping, so that was confusing. What is that? No. I don't even, like, it looks so good, and then when I flipped, it just... That did not happen. I refuse to believe that is what happened on my screen. Okay, 1-1. I'm feeling generous. Get up. This might be the worst rock I've played in so long. He's just leaving. Interesting. Should have flick, and he doesn't get the safe. Pushed a little too close. All right, 2-1 here. I am playing so bad right now. Like, I feel ashamed. But, you know, some days are good, some days are bad. I have reset. Flick. Once again, controlling this corner boost. That's, like, the main contributor of, like, keeping offense. Those corner boosts. I guess if there's anything you take away from this tragic gameplay, it's those corner boosts. Because every time I grab one of those corner boosts, it ends up... That's a great save. Every time I grab their corner boosts, it usually ends up good for me. If I obviously convert it correctly. Does that work? It's a good 50. I went for the bump a little too early. Yeah, obviously I have to avoid his bump. I can probably dive this. I can. Once again, I'm watching any bumps while also looking for them, right? Just a shot. Top mid. Close. I should have just shot that. I don't know what possessed me to go for the demo there. Yeah, it's a good shot. All good though. 3-2. 241. I actually win this kickoff, and I can use kind of my momentum and his lack of momentum to then grab these hundreds. Yeah, definitely see him going back for that corner, so I don't have to rush anything. One more. Nice. Good air dribble. 4-2. Hoping to extend this lead a little bit. You know, having leads is nice. This is, once again, one of the rare occurrences where I have a lead. I guess what would you consider a lead in once? Because I feel like a 1-goal lead is just so weak, where it's like it's not even really a lead at that point. I feel like once you have 2 goals, you kind of officially have a lead. Good flick. That's actually such a good pop for me with your boost there. Got the height that I wanted. And he's gone. There it is. Alright. Thank you all for watching. If you guys are still here, that's actually insane. I don't know why you would still be here watching this terrible ones gameplay, but yeah, we end up, I think, even, or relatively even, 2-2, which isn't terrible, right? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, let me know what y'all think of the announcement, Rocket League 2 Unreal Engine 6, and I will catch y'all in the next one.